The country is in a civil war. Seattle's being occupied. It's just the first step in a wider push by the left, by the Bolsheviks, to try to take control of this country. The police force have been ordered to lay down their arms. Mayors, governors doing nothing. The president doing nothing other than talking. And this is a very dangerous situation, because what you're going to have now is to people who come in, radicals on the other side of the political spectrum, to fill the vacuum. And when that happens, they're going to take care of business. And it's not going to be pretty, and there's likely to be bloodshed in the streets. And I don't want to see that. This is a clarion call. President, exercise your authority. You have the right, under your powers, to even order the police departments to take action. It's not enough to go to Dallas, Texas, and pass it off on state and local leaders. You are the president of the United States. And just like you should have taken control with regard to China, it's more than a coronavirus, a Chinese virus. You should be joining Freedom Watch in our class action lawsuits, and you should have your worthless attorney general, Bill Barr, who I now call Puxatani Bill because he hides in his groundhog hole, not just every February 2nd, but every single day. You need to take control. And I'm saying this personally. If you don't, then you will surely lose the next election. You're claiming that you are the law and order president. Well, I also give you another piece of advice. If you pardon Roger Stone, who perjured himself 5 times, threatened witnesses, and obstructed justice, the independent vote in this country, that's enough to swing Pennsylvania or Wisconsin or Florida or some other state. You will be relegated to the ash heap of political history. Even with an idiot, a brain-dead moron like Joe Biden out there, because it'll just be a reaction. That's what happens in this country. Americans react back and forth, back and forth. There needs to be some coherence. So you have to be courageous now. Don't take the advice of your establishment Republican advisors, same ones who got you to appoint worthless judges who have no courage on the courts. You need to step up to the plate right now, and you need to take control. And you need to prevent a bloodbath from happening in this country, because there's going to be a counter-revolution. And that's my message for today. And you should also be supporting Freedom Watch in its class actions against the communist Chinese for the huge damage they've done to this country. There's no reason taxpayers should have to pay for it. And you should be taking action with regard to all the criminals who started these witch hunts against you, because that's not going to happen with your attorney general. He says, oh, he's troubled. Well, that's another way of saying that we're not doing much of anything. Maybe we burn a few low-level people, but he's already said Obama and the Clintons and the rest of them are off limits. So this is where we are today. And it's time for you to assert leadership. We're tired of the talk. We're tired of the tweets. We want to see action. You know, you made a statement that Mexico was going to pay for the wall. They didn't pay for the wall. People forgave you for that. But now they're not going to forgive you if you pass off your responsibility to state and local leaders, because you have the responsibility to restore law and order to this country. You know, my former group, Judicial Watch, did a public relations stunt. They say, well, let's paint because no one is above the law in D.C. They challenged the mayor. Well, that'd be fine. Okay, I'm probably going to do the same thing with Freedom Watch. I want to have painted because there is no law. I coined that phrase for Judicial Watch when I founded it and ran it. But there is no law right now. And in fact, there is a law in the District of Columbia that you're allowed free speech in public forums, in public places. There shouldn't be political discrimination. But it's not a question of painting things on streets. It's not a question of getting more documents. It's a question of taking action. And that's what we're doing at Freedom Watch. And the president needs to do the same. So go to freedomwatchusa.org. Sign up for our Citizens Class Action against the Communist Chinese. See if you qualify. Our criminal case in The Hague, Holland, our various other lawsuits where we are assuming the role of what our Justice Department should be doing. We are your Justice Department. But you need to step up to the plate, ladies and gentlemen. We can't get rolled by the left who are waging a Bolshevik revolution to destroy this country. God bless you. God bless your family. Go to freedomwatchusa.org. Share this podcast. Get the truth out. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, Roku, Amazon Fire, Facebook, Twitter. Get it out far and wide. Someone needs to give some tough love to this president. And from a personal perspective, I support him. But he's going to lose everyone's support if he doesn't act like president. I'll be back Monday with another special podcast. Until then, listen to my radio show this weekend. I'm going to have Judy Mikovits on the show, who will reveal what's been going on with Fauci and, in fact, gave the seeds of the virus to communist China, which was now used against us. God bless you and God bless America, and stay safe.